Dharmajoba. Welcome back to Van Life, Georgia Van Life. I'm Brian. I'm in Georgia. I got a van. I'm going to have life. I'm going to live in my van. I don't really live in my van. I'm going to use my van to travel around Georgia. I'll live in it for, a day, a night, a couple days, a week. Depends where I'm going, what I'm doing, how long I want to stay. It doesn't really matter. So I decide when I go. But today we're building the van. And got some exciting news. I'm going to do something that I've never seen anybody do. Might be a reason for that. I don't build vans with wood. This is not my first van, but I don't like to use wood. It's heavy. When you're driving in the van, it's shaking all the time. You have screws in the wood. It's going to get loose. You're either going to have to keep tightening up the screws, or it's going to break out. You're going to have to make new screws or do some new attachments. You're going to have to do something. Anyway, the wood is heavy. I don't really want to waste a tree for a stupid van, but what I usually use is extruded aluminum. Sometimes in the US they call it 80-20. That's just a brand name. It's actually extruded aluminum. It's very good. It's very expensive. The fasteners are quite expensive. You can make your own, but you have to buy machines to cut. You have to find a place to get the angle iron or angle aluminum. So it's a big problem. Well, maybe not a big problem. Depends where you live. I'm in Georgia. I can't really get the extruded aluminum. I definitely can't get it where I am now. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking outside the box. I'm going to try something that, like I said, I've never seen done. I think it should work. I'll be the judge, but you can be the judge. But I'm going to do it anyway. See what happens. Maybe I'll start a revolution. We won't have so many cookie cutter van builders. This is actually cheaper and stronger if you can do it correctly than wood. I don't think it's going to be better than extruded aluminum, but one, if you're on a budget, it's going to be great. And two, if you can't get the extruded aluminum, like me, very difficult, that's great. So let's go out to the van and we'll take a look. All right, here's the van. Let's get to the back. We can see I gutted everything out except for the floor because I can't find. I didn't try to find this. Looks like a hex head drill bit. It's quite larger than what I have, so I'm not worried about that yet. We took off all the sides, ceiling. Got a little bit of foam up there, didn't worry about, but today I want to start making the bed because I ordered a custom, it's kind of customized, but a custom mattress, which is 180 centimeters by 120 centimeters, so it's going to fit basically right over this wheel well. So it's take up some of this wheel well space. Also have a little bit of space in the front. You can see in front of the wheel well. But what am I going to do? What is my big surprise? I'm not using wood. I'm not using extruded aluminum. What am I going to use? Well, let's see. Here it is. This is light gauge steel. It's got a channel. They build houses with this stuff. They build walls, ceilings, roofs. So why not van? It's actually this is I bought the cheaper one just for my experiment. It's the walls are a little bit shorter. It's a little bit not as thick, not as strong, but it's half the price. Each of these, I only bought 2 for my experiment. Going to see if it works or not. This was about $3 US. The stronger one was double the price, so still cheaper than wood. But we're going to see what happens with that. But what's the difference? Here's what you need. You don't need any type of fancy saw. You need a drill, what you need with wood. You'll need the tape measure, what you would need with wood. Some type of measuring device. This is the measuring device also, but this is to make my line straight. Just draw on the metal with this. I don't need an expensive saw. I just use these tin snips. These cost about $9 or $6 US here. Anyway, you could just cut with this. You can cut with the machine also, but this is cheap and quiet. And here's the attachments. Just these screws like you would use for wood. These are a lot smaller, a lot cheaper, and they're stay together better than wood because it's in metal. So that's what we're going to do. Going to measure out these pieces here, and then I'm going to stick them in here. See if I can make a bed frame. My bed's coming in a few days. I don't know if you want to watch me cut these pieces with the tin snips, but maybe we'll try that.